Hello friends, I'm Rosa, welcome to the channel. So today we're doing a FairyLoot unboxing. I think this is the November box. See, we're already in December and my Owl Crate October and November were both delayed due to customs. My Lumicrate ones have also been delayed, so it's a little bit messy, but I think it's the November box. I know I held up this one for the thumbnail, but this is empty. Well, it's not, but there's other stuff in it because I actually got my box in this, which has nothing on it. Oh, it says November monthly box. Okay, well, I guess that kind of confirms it then, but there's nothing on it. I don't know why it's in this box this time, but I'm gonna get real curious and go check if other people also just got a plain brown box. However, let's unbox it anyway. It's just not, I mean, of course we're gonna unbox it. It's just not oh, I completely forgot to turn on my lights. Much better. It's just not gonna look as good opening the box as it usually does. But anyway, as always, I'm gonna make sure to link to both FairyLoot's website but also their Instagram in the description box if you want to check them out. I actually can't open this because my address is on the front of it. Oh, this is not easy. Okay, well anyway. So, this is as much as I can do. Kingdom of the Wicked. Okay, anyway, this is the best I can do. Okay, so let's start with this. Kingdom of the Wicked. I can't find my spoiler card. Actually, I need to find my spoiler card. It looks oddly empty when it's in a box this big. So, spoiler card. The theme is the witching hour. Looks like we got 4 items. Not gonna see what the fandoms are, but this is Kingdom of the Wicked because it says on the box. I think it's a mug then. Which is funny, I have another Kingdom of the Wicked mug right there. That one's a Lumicrate though. Ooh, I'm excited to see. Ooh, it's foiled! Okay. Warning, to avoid danger of suffocation. This bag is not a toy. Don't worry, I won't eat it. Okay, but we have ourselves a foiled mug. Mug? A foiled mug inspired by Kingdom of the Wicked. I hope the camera's picking up on the foiling, but you can see like the snake pattern right like here-ish. And yeah, the rest is like landscaping. I'm expecting, I feel like this is more like Kingdom of the Cursed inspired. I'm not gonna lie, like it feels more like book 2. This is super pretty though. If you want to have a close-up at the character art, they look like this. We have, oh my gosh, I forgot their name. Emilia and Raph. Isn't her name Emilia? Anyway, in the spoiler card it says, foiled mug art by Avondale Art. This mug features beloved characters from Kingdom of the Wicked by Kara Maniscalco with beautiful foil details. It's the first foiled mug I've gotten. Oh, even their clothes as well have some foil on it. I hope you can see. Like, I really feel like the camera isn't picking it up well, or the light isn't doing it. But anyway, it's very pretty. The character art is very, very pretty. Okay, first item. Then we got ourselves, this is so, oh, there's stickers on everything. Also made in China. Anyway, I'm gonna get that off somehow. But we have a beautiful foiled journal or reading journal. Oh, it's a reading journal. It's a book journal. Oh, it's so pretty. All the pages are basically like this. Goes very well with the exterior, with the outside of the journal too. Listen, I make a lot of Sims houses. I talk about interiors and exteriors all the time. So that was yeah, but looks like this. So we have title, author, genre, notes. Describe this book in 5 words. Oh, I suck at that. Rating, page count, release date, dates read, and then what kind of format. I wonder if it's inspired by something, because like there's a moth on it, but I don't know if... No. Book review notebook. Designed by Chatty Nora. This review notebook is back. They've had one before? I did not know that. This time in a cottage witchy style, which we hope you love. Oh right, because there's like crystals and mushrooms and flowers. Okay, I see with the witchy vibes, the cottage witchy vibes. I do see it. Very pretty. I can't really describe this color. Maybe, yeah, it's a little bit green. It's just when I hold it here, I'm like, is it white? But I think it's like slightly greenish. I always love those, but I suck at like actually filling them out, like writing in them, but I love having them. So I have like 4 journals now. But that's fine because I also read a lot, so I need the space, you know? The book is here, but we're not done yet. Okay, what is this? Grimoire. Grimoire pin. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what a grimoire is, but oh, it's literally a grimoire. Okay, it's a pin. I think this is another fandom neutral item. So it's just like inspired by a grimoire. It's cute, but I prefer when pins are actually inspired by fandoms, just because I'm not a very big pin person, but I feel like it's cool to be able to look at the pin and then think, oh, I remember that moment, or I recognize that symbol or that item or whatever it is, quote even, from that book. So pins in general for me don't really do much. I think it's cute still, but for someone who's not into pins, probably not gonna get a lot of use out of this. It's very pretty though, so for those who actually do like pins, I'm sure they'll get some use out of it. It says spellbook pin grimoire, designed by No One Designs, and it says no witch is complete without her trusted spellbook. The pin will look gorgeous on any pin banner, bag, or jacket. Oh, I kind of said bag weird, but I had to sneeze all of a sudden. It kind of took me by surprise. Oh, the tarot cards are pretty. I don't know who they are, but we'll figure it out in a second. So we have this thing as well, which I believe it's one of the daggers. Oh, it has a snake around it. What in the world? I feel like I should recognize this, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, it's not really, that's funny because they don't really have like a dagger or anything in that book, but letter opener designed by Jess Hawk. The next installment to our letter opener series is inspired by Serpent and Dove by Shelby McHuron. There's not like a named dagger or any special dagger or sword in that book, which is why I wouldn't necessarily think of that one. But I do see it because there's a serpent and there's a dove up here. How do you open letters with it when it's like there's snakes around it? I feel like there's some color missing on this as well. It's pretty and all, but I just feel like there's something missing on it. And also I think I prefer when they're actually based off of weapons that are in books, if you get what I mean. Oh, she's not gonna please, please, thank you. No, no, ow, I stabbed myself. Yeah, I have a red mark on my hand now. Okay, anyway, so tarot cards. We have, okay, I think I know who they are because I just read this book. We have the Star and the Tower, and I think these are from the Stardust Thief, so that is Luli and Mason, because he looks like a prince who's wearing a lot of jewelry, which he does in the book, and she looks like she's wearing her cloak, plus it has like a shimmer to it. This is totally the Stardust Thief. Yeah. The tarot card set features Luli as the Star and Mason as the Tower. The characters are from the Stardust Thief book by Chelsea Abdallah and were illustrated by the amazing Rs28. So these are always super pretty. It's funny because like they're not really used for anything. I don't use them for anything. I just think they're really nice to have because they're so pretty and I like looking at the character art and I like being able to recognize them and stuff. I don't know, it's fun. I'm gonna have to split you up though because the dagger is in the way. And that is the last bit. So on to the book, which I will, okay, so I see that I think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna tell you guys my theory anyway. I am in a group with some other Danes that also have these like book boxes and stuff, get them. And we were talking about this book because we know which one it is. And I was like, they're probably going to change the cover to like red. So I made a mock-up. So I turned the cover red and then we were talking about, we probably thought the edges were going to be red to yellow to fit with something on the cover. I think I'm wrong now, but I also kind of have a feeling that we also talked about it being either pink or purple because that's a typical FairyLoot thing. I have no idea right now. It might also be green actually. Okay, but we have ourselves our bookmark. We have Fairy Scoop, okay. We also have ourselves the author letter, which has super interesting art on it. If you want to read it, you can pause the video right here and do so. I'll be reading it afterwards. But as for the book, what color did we go with? I'm very like, because I see the bottom is black, so I'm like, it definitely can't be red then. I don't know. Okay, okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. I do not like this. Oh no. I'm not a very big fan of ombre sprayed edges as it is. I do not like, I would have liked a yellow to red a little bit more, I think. It's just because this is like a burned orange, but then something is fallen. Please stop. But then when it's mixed with black, it gives this like, it turns kind of like a weird green color, so it doesn't really mesh well. There's always a weird point here when it comes to ombre edges. Anyway, as for the original cover, I'll put a picture of it Let's do up here so you can compare the two, but it's basically also black. And then there's like fire in the middle. There's a little bit of green. I don't like this cover as it is. I'm just gonna say like the original cover I'm not a fan of. This I like less. I don't really like it. Oh no. They also did add foiling to the title. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. I don't think I've ever had a reaction like that to a book plate. Okay. To pulling out a book from the book sleeve, to be honest. I don't think I've ever had a reaction like that. Anyway, let's see what's underneath. Okay, so this is stunning. Beautiful foiling on the naked cover with character art. I think this is our lead girl. Well, it has to be our lead girl. She's a witch, by the way. I can't really remember the story completely. And then we have end papers that look like this in the front. And then also should be different in the back. Yeah. We have two male characters here in the back. I don't really know much about this cast. I'm not sure that I like this as like black and white because it's the same artist who did that, but I like it a lot better in color. I don't know. There is also, oh, and it's reversible. So we have inside dust jacket art that looks like this with the title and everything, so you can turn it around. Better known as reverse it. Yeah, that is pretty. I do quite like this. Like, I don't know, I like this vibe over here. I feel like that fits well, but yeah, I'm not a big fan. But I'm also just in general, I think this is it's not a very interesting cover. It's a very typical YA cover, black background and then with something in the middle of some kind and then a title on top of it. Like, it's a very typical YA cover. They're not that interesting. But as for The Ones We Burn by Rebecca Mix, it's a standalone witchy epic fantasy with romance. The FairyLoot edition has an exclusive cover, ombre spread edges, a reversible dust jacket by Carnamia, artwork on the end papers by Carnamia, foil on the hardcover also by Carnamia, and a signed bookplate. And the art on the letter is also done by the same artist. As for the synopsis, I'm not going to try to explain it in my own words. I'm just gonna read out loud the synopsis because I feel like that's the easier choice today. So it says, Ranka, or Ranka, I feel like it's pronounced with the rolling R. Ranka is tired of death. Now she just wants to be left alone, living out her days in the wild north with the coven that raised her, attempting to forget the horrors of her past. But when she is named Bloodwind, the next treaty bride to the human kingdom of Isodal, her coven sends her south with a single directive: kill the prince. Easy enough for a blood witch whose magic compels her to kill. Except the prince is gentle, kind, and terrified of her. He doesn't want to marry Ranka, he doesn't want to be king at all, and it's his sister, the wickedly smart, infuriatingly beautiful Princess Damaris, who seems to be the real threat. But when witches start turning up dead, murdered by a magical plague— oh, not Amaris, Aramis. Okay. Aramis makes Ranka an offer. Help her develop a cure, and in return, she'll teach Ranka to contain her deadly magic. As the coup draws nearer and the plague spreads, Ranka is forced to question everything she thought she knew about her power, her past, and who she's meant to fight for. Soon, she will have to decide between the coven that raised her and the princess who sees beyond the monster they shaped her to be. But as the bodies pile up, a monster may be exactly what they need. So I think this also went through a whole thing, a whole controversy thing. I'm not sure where exactly we're at right now with that situation, so gotta update myself a little bit on that. But yeah, not my favorite FairyLoot edition. I just gotta be honest, not my favorite anyway. I don't know, those edges kind of irk me a little bit. Like, why? No, it's not a good combo. So I think overall, I'm gonna love the journal, the mug, these two items. The pin is super cute, but it's just not for me personally. And the dagger is, I don't know, it's a cool design, but it's still kind of bland without any color on it. So overall, not really my favorite box. We'll be looking forward to the December one though, which should be just around the corner because we're already, what date is it today? The 7th of December. So it'll be here sometime soon. We'll be looking forward to it. But am I covering up the book? That is all I got for you guys today for this unboxing at least. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit the thumbs up on the video. And also if you want to stick around for more bookish unboxings just like this one. I also do Illumicrate and Owlcrate, and I will have those up for you soon for the October-November Owlcrate and then the November boxes from Illumicrate actually. So they'll be up soon. So if you like those kinds of videos, definitely stick around. But I also do TBR videos, wrap-ups, and all that other booktube stuff. But that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Oh, you know you're beautiful.